Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govin English Teacher. Today, a great speaker is with us. He is Haris Prajapati from Nagpur. Both we are going to talk over a topic from struggle to success regarding how learning English can change your life. So, for the topic, and these are the important factors, then we can overcome this. The importance of English language skills in today's globalized world is very essential. The impact of English proficiency on personal and professional success, very important. The limitations on job opportunities and social mobility for those without English language skills, and the practical advantages of language fluency in education, employment, and travel, and the broader benefit of the language learning on cognitive development, cultural understanding, and professional growth, and overcoming challenges and embracing opportunities. All these factors are very essential and to fulfill all those things. So that is an and fluency in English language very essential. Now I am handing over this topic to our respected speaker, Pradhapat sir. Please react and respond. Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. When we do talk about English language, we made so many video regarding this. You can watch our previous video also. So this video would be helpful for you to make you more fluent and more mature. You would able to figure out so many things. Now, as we do talk about struggles, we need to understand this life is a struggle in itself. So definitely, when it comes to any new language, struggle is a part of that. But how this language can change your life? You need to understand the power of English language. Now, this language is known as an international language. We all know this fact. It's not like that you don't know, isn't it? Let's say you are working in any multinational company or international company where you will have lots of opportunity. If you know English, you can work not only in national level but also international level. That's what we talked earlier also on our so many videos. Number two, let's try to understand. Let's not talk about individual, means your personal. Let's say you are not learning. You say now, good with my personality, I do earn well and I don't want to learn English. What if you would get married, you would have wife, you will get kid, and now because you don't know English, your kid will suffer. But so many people unable to understand this practical fact. Let's say Govind sir can speak English. I can speak English. I guess Govind sir's son, daughter, they also can able to speak English. Why? Because he can speak English. Today I can speak English. My daughter, son, my kid, they would able to speak English. It is bound to happen. Inevitable. It would. Why? Because I know English. Then let's say in future, if my kid would compete with your kid, then it would be certain my kid will want better. How they would win better? Because definitely English language will be taught in school. English language will be part of communication skill. English language will be one of the parameter of judging ability. English
Yeah.
language would be part of deciding your social status. And let's say you can think, I'm comfortable with my language. That's okay, you are comfortable. But what about your next generation? Why don't you understand this fact? If you would learn now, let's say you may be mother, you may be father, so this benefit would go to your next generation. You can nourish them well, you can cherish them well, you could give them good upbringing. This is one benefit. Number two, we are talking about your life would get changed. This language, is it only language? Means put hand on your heart and ask yourself, is this only language? No, my dear friend. You might have seen so many people when they speak English, you also appreciate them. You don't understand sometimes, but you appreciate them. Do you know why? It is a kind of source of confidence. Let's say once you can speak English, it is not all about English, it's all about confidence also. If you can speak English, that means you can able to convey your message. That means if you can speak English, you can speak your mother tongue, your native language also. That means you are able to get respect among people in your office, in your society also. People will take a suggestion from you. People would come to you. They would ask you if anything would happen to you. So this would be a direct respect that you will be benefited in future. Number three. Now, let's say you are a student. We talked about professional. Now, I'm just uh, putting a point for the students. Let's say you are a student. You have to face your parents. You have to face your teacher. You have to face this society. Now, let's say if you can speak well English, then do you know even you will be given less mark in your examination if you can speak English? How much happy your parent would be? They will feel proud. Means you know your mother's, father's, means your parents' respect is in your hand. They would feel proud. My son can speak English. My daughter can speak English. How much happy they would be. You can give this happiness to them. If you would able to speak English, they would be this much happy, which is uncountable happiness. No parameter can, count their happiness. And number four would be for the people, those are thinking, I can speak my language, I have a proud on my language. Why should I speak this language of British people? Now try to understand this language is language of British people. But is there any language which is a bad? Not at all. Why we do respect of this language? Because this language can run your home. This language can give you food. This language can give you respect. This language can give you content. There are lots of content which is unable in your own language related to study, related to research. Sir could tell you more about it. He has a good experience. He spent a time with a PhD holder. They would tell
Yes.
you if some, yeah,
Yeah.
if somebody would lack in English language, he would be a bad in PhD also, because from where he would bring content, how he
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
understand, how somebody would crack competitive exam, how he would maintain his status. So these all phenomena with this attached with this language. Number five, and which is one of the relevant aspect when we do talk about how this language can change your life. Now, I have seen so many people, those were less educated in my society. They are not fluent in English, but they use only some of the vocabularies and words. You might have
Yeah.
seen also, sir, some of the drunkards kind of uncle
Yeah.
and
They speak
people.
English very well. When
you
they
know,
take something. Yeah.
they are even not fluent, but still they are just doing daily basis work. They are just doing
Yeah.
labor kind of work. They are given respect, my dear friend. So you are more better than such kind of people. Then why don't you think like how much lacking, how much lacking in you, how much lack of confidence in you? So this is not only language. English is not only language. It is the treasure of your happiness. It is the
Yes. Happiness, our
treasure of your
contentment, our profession, our passion, our
yeah.
resource, everything is there. Because if you want to have resource, no, only you can get those resources in English language only. Yeah. If you study further for engineering, what we call PhD and doctorate, all the things, all the resources can be. If you study further for engineering, what we call PhD and doctorate, all the things, all the resources can be found in only English language. You can't find in your mother tongue sometimes. Okay, even though our one's mother tongue is great, but but a lot of resources can be acquired by English language.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
And last, I would say that, as you know, sir, today is the birthday of Dr.
Ambed
Babasaheb Ambedkar, B.R.
Ambedkar.
Ambedkar, a man who brought revolution in this country in the social basis. Can you imagine? He denied to learn English. How great orator he was, author he
Yeah, yeah.
was,
So all his
even
writings are in
philanthropist.
English. Yeah, all are
English,
all
yeah,
English.
yeah,
Like Swami Vivekananda, how he became the greatest orator in when he was in
yeah.
Chicago because of he spoke in English language.
Say if you can convey your message in your mother tongue, only your state people can understand you, isn't it? If you would
Yeah, yeah.
speak in your national language, only your country people can understand you. But if you can speak in this language, believe in me, everyone would understand you. Even people they are unable to understand English, but still they would get at least something. And that's why it is an international language. Whatever people would tell you, Russia speak Russian language and this all, but still there are people they are learning English in this. That's what I would say. And these are the benefit which can be got after learning
Oh,
English. And
okay. Thank you, sir. If it is me, I can say that English is the consists of 7 letters. No, E for elegant, N for noble, and G for global, and L for library language, and I for international, S for software language, and H for honest language. You can say like that. You can give some acronym regarding every each letter. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
thank
great
you.
words regarding by
Thank
learning
you.
English language. Okay.
Yes.
So how
Yes.
learning English can change one's life is because English is a resourceful language and it is a language for development and by profession, by passion. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Your great
Yes.
words. Bye.